So this user asked the question, he says, many times in Gurdwara I have the feeling that everyone, including myself, are not really concentrating or absorbing the Guru's Bani. And he says, we're just sitting there. Is there any use in sitting in Gurdwara?
I have been in the Gurudwara and seen people texting on their cell phones. I have been in the Gurudwara and seen the kids run around and screaming and playing and with their toys. And I have been in Gurudwara and seen people sleeping. You know, I have been in Gurudwara and seen people fidgeting, you know, as if they want to leave as soon as possible. And I've been in Gurdwara and seen people in a total state of bliss. So you say you are just sitting, but you're not just sitting. You're sitting, you are breathing, you are hearing, you are experiencing. How can you just be sitting? If you think you're just sitting, it means you're someplace off in your mind. In other words, you're not actually in Gurdwara. Your physical body is in Gurdwara, but your mental is off someplace doing something else. So this is a bigger question also. It's about being present. It's about giving yourself to the experience of that moment of being present with it. It's about teaching your children how to do that. It doesn't matter. You may be sleeping, you may be waking, you may be sitting, you may be standing. It matters not. What matters is what's going on in your mind. So the deeper level of the question is, and you know, we're not even going to get into what someone else may be doing in Gurdwara. What does it matter? God bless everyone. Everyone does what they do. At least they're there. They came. They bowed their head. Vaheguru. Question is, what's your experience? So I think the more you put yourself into the experience, and also the more that the Gurdwaras allow more people to participate, and the energy in the Gurdwara is full of that Chardikala spirit, and people become absorbed in it, you know, and there's that feeling of joy in the Sangha, then people become more involved. You know, if you sit and you're bored, it's natural for your mind to wander. That's human tendency. So I think best thing to do, if you think people just sit in Gurdwara and has no benefit, is you should do your best to make your Gurudwara the most happening place around. You know, make a children's program, make the kirtan, you know, everybody should have an opportunity to do kirtan, make it energetic, teach people to take Guru's hukum, teach people to participate. So it's not just that somebody up there is doing it and you're just sitting there while someone else does it. So that you feel part of it, so that everyone in the Sangha feels part of it. Then the Gurudwara belongs to everyone. Everyone experiences it. It comes alive for everyone. You know? When I hear you saying, I just sit, that tells me you're bored. If you're bored, then it's time to change things.
The other aspect that I think might relate to this is oftentimes when we think of going to Gurdwara, it's like you're sitting there listening to kirtan, but then what does that mean? How do you absorb the vibration? Or the Guru says to meditate, and oftentimes many people haven't learned how to meditate or how to close their eyes and go inside and feel that kirtan, feel that vibration. So, you know, I would say to some of the people that maybe don't feel that is, maybe try closing your eyes, try going inside and seeing how you feel and shut out.
But you are someone who has trained your mind to meditate. The way that you can do that is because you've already trained your mind before you even come to the Gurdwara. You have sadhana, you practice meditation outside the Gurdwara as part of your daily practice. Your mind has come under your control. So when you come to the Gurdwara, you no more have to exert yourself than SpongeBob SquarePants has to learn how to get wet. You sit there and you absorb it, and your mind goes into that flow and that ecstasy, and it's a natural process. So I'm going to say, you can't just say, oh, I'm going to teach myself to meditate in Gurdwara. No. Learn how to meditate, make it part of your being and who you are, and experience it spontaneously wherever you are. And in Gurdwara, you'll have a much deeper experience.